Okay, in our next example, it's a bit of a tricky one. So in our table, they tell us there's a start temperature, but they don't tell us what the start temperature is. So let's just make start. Don't know where that is, but they start. And they say the temperature rises 0.4 degrees per hour. So it would rise by plus 0.4. That's per hour, and it does that for 6 hours. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the end temperature would be negative 2.8. So obviously this has to be less than negative 2.8 by, well, 6 times this amount. So let's just estimate. Will it be a positive or will it be a negative temperature? Obviously it needs to be a negative temperature because it rises till another negative temperature. We can't have a positive temperature because then if it rose, it would still be a positive here. So for us to work this out, we actually have to go from negative 2.8 and we have to go down in temperatures 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to our start. Sorry, that was the same thing. So let's just quickly redraw this to know what we're doing. Okay, so let's say our end temperature would be negative 2.8 and we're just going backwards. So I'm taking away negative 0.4. So in this case, if I'm adding basically those two together, so 28 and 4 is going to be 32, so 3.2. And I'm just going to do that 6 times. Going to take away another 0.4. So negative 3.2 minus negative 4, or negative 32 minus 4 is going to give me negative 3.246. And on the second one, so let's just do this because we're looking at 6 hours. So this was the first hour, that was the second hour, this would be the third hour. We're going to end up at negative 4.0 because 3.6 adding the 4 is going to be 40, or 36 plus 4 is 40. We're going to add another 0.4. So that would be 4.4. That was the fourth one. So we're busy with the fifth one again. So negative 4.8. And then for the last one, let's say that's 5 and that's 6. Then we have negative 5.2. So let's just quickly test our answer. So if we were to start, if this was our start at negative 5.2, and I rose 6 times by 0.4, would I get to negative 2.8? And I would see that is true because every time I took away 0.4, so all I'm going to do is I'll add 0.4 all the way up, and I see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this would have been my end temperature. Okay, so this was the start temperature. Yeah.